Good day, everyone. Welcome to Tech Study Academy. I'm Aishat. Today we shall be discussing XAMPP installation, and also we're going to talk about how to integrate WordPress on XAMPP. WordPress is not a standalone application. It needs a server to run, and that is what XAMPP is for. XAMPP is a local server that provides an environment for WordPress to run successfully. So XAMPP itself is a cross-platform software. So the XAMPP there, which is spelled as a XAMPP, is an acronym that stands for cross-platform Apache, MySQL, PHP, and Perl. So the X there is cross-platform, and since it's cross-platform, it can run on Windows, it can run on Mac, and it can run on Linux. But in this lecture, we are focused on how to install XAMPP on Windows, and I'm sure that generally the Windows that we use mostly in this country is Windows. Majorly is Windows. So I'm sure that whatever system you have with you is making use of Windows operating system. So that is what we're going to be talking about today, how to install XAMPP on Windows, wherever the version is, whether it is Windows 7, Windows 10, or Windows 8, it's gonna be the same step that you would take to install XAMPP. So XAMPP is a local server, like we said earlier, and it provides an environment for WordPress to run. To install XAMPP on Windows, you need a setup. So to get the setup, we can just follow this step. I'm going to go to my browser now. So whatever browser you use, there is no issue. All you need to do is just navigate your mouse to where your browser is. Here, I'm going to make use of Firefox. So I'm going to double click now to open my browser. And there is it. My browser is up. Okay, so I'm going to type in XAMPP on Google search bar to bring out lists of websites that have XAMPP setups. So this is it. We have a list of several websites that will bring out the XAMPP setup for you. So all you need is just make your choice. So we'll click on this to install the setup. So whatever website you clicked on, it will definitely give you a box to download the latest version of XAMPP. So this is it. Here we have XAMPP for Windows, we have XAMPP for Linux, we have XAMPP for OS X Apple. So if your computer system is running on Linux, you got to click on this one to download. If your computer system is running on this operating system, you have to click on this. But if your computer system is running on Windows operating system, you have to click this. And we know that this tutorial we are making use of the Windows operating system. It's part of the requirements that we stated earlier. So we'll click on this. And once you click on this, your download will begin immediately. You see? Then you see this is it. It says XAMPP Win32 installer.exe. The file size is 124 megabyte. So you click on save. Once you click on save, it saves it in your default folder where all your downloads usually go. In my own case, I used to have my saved folders in my download. So we clicked on download and we go down, and this is it. I have my XAMPP installer here. So to install our XAMPP, we're going to double click on this. Once you double click, Okay, and our installation has begun. Bitnami. So now it brings out a pop-up window asking me to either go back or to cancel or to go to next. So of course I want to install this on my system, so I can't cancel. So we have to click on next. Okay, so this is it. This was going to install on my system. We have it. This is the default setting, so you don't have to really change anything here. All you need to do is just keep on clicking on next until you're done with your installation. You don't need to do any settings here. You have to just go with the default. So if you made any mistake, or maybe perhaps you made any mistake, you can go back. Okay, this is it. You can also come back to next, and then you click on next again. This is the folder. This is a default folder that is selected for you to install your XAMPP. Please do not change this folder. This is the recommended folder, and this is the folder where you should install XAMPP. Any other folder might disrupt the functioning of the software, so you have to install it here. So we're going to click on next. Okay, let's say the selected folder is not empty. Please select a different folder. I'm sure you're wondering why it's bringing out this warning. Of course, it's because I already have XAMPP installed on my system. That is why it's bringing up this error message. But if you do not have XAMPP installed on your system, once you click on next, it will automatically start the installation. But if it brings out this error, then you have to, think. Maybe perhaps one day you must have installed XAMPP and you never knew. So then you have to go back and uninstall it, and then you start your installation afresh. That is if this version is not the latest version. So you might just need to uninstall the previous version and start your installation with the latest version. But in this case, I already have the latest version of XAMPP installed on my system. So we're going to stop here. Of course, if it is in your own case, it won't bring up this message for you. So you just click on next and your installation begins. And then you wait and relax until your installation is finished. Okay? So when your installation is finished, you come to this bar to search. Whatever you type in here is searching for that thing on the entire system. So we're going to come here because we want to launch XAMPP now. So we're going to come here and type XAMPP to launch. So this is it. We have XAMPP control panel. This is where we're going to launch our XAMPP software. Be reminded that you are not supposed to click immediately. You don't double click, or if yours is a single click, you don't just click to open. You have to run this application as an administrator so that you can have access to all the services. So you right click. Okay, I just right clicked, and then you come to run as administrator. Okay, so you run as administrator. We're going to click there and run as administrator. So it's coming up. So this is it. We have this is the XAMPP control panel. We have Apache, we have MySQL, we have Mozilla, we have Mercury, we have Tomcat. So we're going to start two modules here. These are the modules in XAMPP. So we're going to start two modules here. because we need Apache, we need MySQL. So we're going to start Apache, and then we're going to start MySQL. Okay. So for this, we already have Apache running, we already have MySQL running. We can create a database, we can install our WordPress now. So next, we're going to be talking on how to install WordPress on XAMPP. So I want you to look at this XAMPP very well and get yourself used to this environment, especially Apache and MySQL. You know, I love this software. I really love it because there's a whole lot of package. You know, you have Apache, you don't have to go and create your database somewhere and try to be connecting with, you just have it here. You can create your database here, you can host your website here, you can do a whole lot of things. You can write your script here. So you can do a whole lot of things with this. So we're going to stop here, and our next lecture will talk about how to install WordPress on XAMPP. So I'm sure that when you lay your hands on this, you should be able to install XAMPP on your system. Can I hear you say, I love XAMPP? Okay then, see you next lecture. Bye.